welcome to the Echo Sportscast number 83.
I'm Ben Sargent.
And I'm Jackson Bull. The NDA is back for the spring as the badminton tournament took place last Thursday at Chippewa and West Ferris, and NOSSA happening at Nipissing this week. We have some highlights and updates.
On Wednesday and Thursday of this week, the NDA held a hockey tournament for the juniors and intermediates at Pete Pelangio. We have highlights from some of Wednesday's action.
And finally, the Humble Fumblers headed down to London earlier this month for the LUG-WAG provincial tournament, where city champions from North Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, London, Windsor, and Kitchener battled it out for the WAG Cup and ultimate bragging rights.
All of that and more on the way, but first a word from today's lead sponsor, Battery. The snowmobile is parked. The ice is melted. And suddenly, all those batteries you ignored all winter are no longer working. The boat just won't start. The ATV's not cooperating. Even the golf carts decided it's taking the season off. That's where Battery North Bay comes in. Boats, ATVs, motorcycles, e-bikes, solar systems, cordless tools, even the kids' Power Wheels. If it runs on a battery, chances are we've got it in stock and ready to go. We're locally owned, proudly serving Northern Ontario, and we ship Canada-wide. Stop by 1315 Main Street West or call 705-478-5400. Battery North Bay, powered up for every season.
Starting with NDA Badminton last Thursday. It was going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and then, of course, the bus cancellation day took that out of place. So it had to be a one-day tournament, which is a lot of badminton for one day for a lot of the kids. Full bracketed, 2 out of 3 to 21. Top 2 finishers from each division qualify. Lots of strong finishers from a multitude of different schools. Scholar Hall ended up taking home the combined banner, the novice banner, and I believe the senior banner as well. So congratulations to them. Some individual results from Chippewa and Franco Cite. From Chippewa, junior men's doubles champions, Carter Benson and Kingston Hanna. And from Franco, they were junior NDA champions and won the banner with a first place finish from Cody Lefebvre in men's singles, a first place finish from Carrie-Anne Bigra in women's singles, a first place finish from Carson Lisk and Eva Morin in mixed doubles, and then in senior mixed doubles, Dania Lalonde and Wade Belanger finished first.
So we got some footage of the juniors because it was taking place at Chippewa and West Ferris, and you were convening the Chippewa one. And I went over to Chippewa because it was. Remember what I said? There were no more snow days.
Yeah,
I think I said that the week before, and then the rain came down.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I guess I don't know. Anyway, so badminton is just having a tough time this year because like whether it's floods or snow, it can't get away from.
Yeah, well, I'll take some of the responsibility, but originally it was supposed to be the Thursday or the second day was at Chippewa to wrap up all the finals, and then the snow day made it so it was it was terrible.
Flood day, yeah. That was a crazy day.
That was a crazy day.
And then so I went over to Chippewa and I was getting some footage and I turned to you and I said, okay, like who's who? And he's like, oh, this is junior. And I said, cool, where's the seniors? Oh, that's happening at Ferris. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have time because I think it was like 3:00 in the afternoon at that point because I was trying to get there for more of the finals. By the time I got to Ferris, it was already over. But it was just kind of funny because we kind of joked. I'm like, I haven't gotten a lot of junior stuff, so this kind of works. But both times I got junior stuff was an accident. It was not on purpose. But it's badminton. Like it's an interesting thing to watch. I think it's more fun to play and to be part of than it is to watch. It's kind of hard to get footage of. But I think overall there was some good stuff. I know your sister I think she got third place.
Yeah, she got third place, which there's a whole ordeal with the club rule and the non-club. It's a unique sport like that, like tennis has it, some of the individual sports. But anyway, third place ended up qualifying her for NOSSA, so she's competing this week at NOSSA.
At Nipissing. And you were just at Nipissing. I haven't been up to Nipissing for the NOSSA stuff, but how has NOSSA been so far? Do you know anything about how people are performing? Or
well, there's a lot of different divisions. I would say that NDA or like North Bay is like the stronger out of Sudbury, the Sioux, and North Shore, partly because we have the club, but partly because like we just play well. But there's good athletes everywhere, like that come out of nowhere. So I think senior men's doubles, NDA is doing quite well. Senior mixed, we're in there. Senior ladies doubles, we're like gonna win. And then like senior men's singles is always a battle. The Sioux hockey kids come down, and Sudbury has some talent.
It's always Sudbury and the Sioux, eh?
Yeah.
Generally, they're like our biggest rivals for most stuff.
Yeah, never Elliott Lake. Poor Elliott Lake.
But they are getting their hockey team back.
That's good. Oh,
they're getting their NOJHL team.
That's fantastic.
I think they were reinstated earlier this year for next year, which is good because they had a tough time. They were on the road for their last season, which was 2 years ago. They were on the road for every game. Like they didn't have any home games.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was tough, but they ended up winning Kraft Hockeyville a couple of years ago.
Okay,
and that's kind of helped build up their rink back. But anyways, that's not badminton. This is badminton. And then OFSA is happening next week. So how do people get from NOSSA to OFSA in badminton? Do you have to win?
You have to finish top 2 again. So for each division, there's only 8 competitors. Like in, let's say, senior mix, there's only 8 teams because it's 2 from North Bay, 2 from the Sioux, 2 from Sudbury, and 2 from like North Shore or Elliott Lake. So you got to finish top 2 out of 8, which isn't bad.
Yeah, it's like a quarter.
Yeah,
quarter. Yeah, something like that. Which is cool. So that was badminton. It's basically over. If anybody who does move on, we'll try to have updates. If there's any updates that we have, will be next week for going into OFSA, which is happening in Markham.
I think so.
Ish area in the GTA area. Which should be exciting. And there was something else that was happening that NDA, well, it was an NDA thing, but it was also teams from across the NDA as well as teams from outside, which was the junior hockey tournament. Also, I think yesterday was junior, today is intermediate. And I was there on Wednesday as, again, teams from the NDA and afar came and played at Pete Pelangio. I caught a couple of games, including Chippewa playing Temiskaming Shores, TDSS. I believe the Saints is their name, where it was tied for the most part, but we did see Temiskaming Shores take the lead at one point, which was kind of cool. Chippewa ended the day 1-1-1. Then I went across to the other ice pad where West Ferris and Schollard Hall were playing. It was a tight 1-1 game. I didn't see the exact final score for that, but it was it looked very tight from what I saw. Other news from the tournament: Algonquin going perfect 3-0 across the day. And it is, it's fun to see the potential of where the NDA goes. Like there's rep players also playing in this tournament as well, but potentially where some of these players will be playing in the NDA. Maybe we'll see an increase in teams. Hopefully, like I know that I think FJ and Northern, I believe, had a mixed team in there. I don't know if Franco was part of it, but there was, I think there might have been a couple of Sudbury teams in the tournament as well. Either way, it was, it's fun to see the potential of where the NDA potentially could go next season.
Franco was there, Mattawa was there,
yeah.
TDSS was there, which is like all would be sort of expansion teams for the NDA league.
Yeah, I don't know if Temiskaming would, maybe.
Maybe.
It's like a 2-hour drive. I don't know if they're coming at 8 o'clock to Sam. Well, I don't even know. When does Sam Jack's close? Is that?
I'm unsure.
Probably once the
new one's open.
The new one's open, yeah. Which sucks because my house is right near Sam Jack's. It's so convenient. But yeah, no, kind of a fun hockey tournament. It was good to see some hockey. I really want to see Ferris in the league next year.
Yeah.
I think Ferris should be in it. Mattawa, maybe?
I hope.
know there's talks. It's tough because with Whitfield no longer being a thing for like, how long have they been closed? 10 years?
2019? Almost? No, 2020? Yeah.
No, was it COVID?
Yeah.
Was it that? Okay, so it's only 6 years, which is crazy. Like that was 6 years ago. So yeah, without Whitfield happening, you just kind of have to hope that you have the 4 core teams in North Bay, and then you kind of have to hope that you get some of the outside teams, the Mattawas, the Sturgeons. Even if Sturgeon makes like a combined team, who's in Sturgeon? FJ, Northern.
Yeah, Franco and Northern, and then there's like the Northern French side. Like the French half of Northern. So
it'd be. I think 4 teams is like a must. Same thing with football. Like Chippewa coming back into football, pretty much. Like I would be shocked if it didn't happen. I think their fundraiser is going really well, from what I've seen. And yeah, having at least 4 teams would be good because then you can also do double games.
Yep.
Which would be also kind of convenient which is nice. But yeah, that's the hockey. I don't know if you have any other hockey adjacent stuff or anything you've heard from the tournament, but it seemed I haven't been in Pete Pelangio in like 15 years.
Yeah.
It was it was a little bit of a blast from the past, probably since I stopped playing minor hockey.
The only news I heard was just a little story, I guess. One of the scorekeepers they're just grade 7-8 volunteers from Chippewa, and a puck came flying into the penalty box area, came down and hit the score clock and cracked the screen. And
Wow.
I don't know if
Which pad?
I have no clue.
So the puck went through the air
Yep.
into like the cage of this.
Yeah, and hit the screen.
Reminds me of when I was the one Scholar game where the kid hit it over the puck went over the glass and over the mesh and went in the garbage can.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I looked around, I'm like, that just happened. Okay. No, nobody's ever going to see that again.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
It's almost that time of year. Early mornings at the rink, fresh notebooks and backpacks, and a community gearing up for another great season of varsity sports. At Source for Sports North Bay, we're proud to be part of it all. Whether it's finding your kid's first pair of skates, gearing up for tryouts, or outfitting your team for the season ahead, we've got you covered. Because here, we're not just a sports store, we're neighbors, coaches, teammates, and fans. And we're proud to cheer you on every shift, step, and stride of the way. Visit Source for Sports North Bay at 1321 Fisher Street and let us help you along your way.
We often talk about the rhythm of life in North Bay. For Amanda, that rhythm was fast. Hockey practices, baseball games, juggling a full-time career, and keeping up with 2 energetic boys. But life hit pause after routine surgery led to a call she never expected. Stage 2 breast cancer. No symptoms, no warning. Suddenly, Amanda was facing a double mastectomy, reconstruction, weeks of chemotherapy and radiation treatments, and several additional surgeries. The path ahead was overwhelming. Through every stage, one question stayed with her. How do I keep being mom for my boys? Amanda's care team at the North Bay Regional Health Center made all the difference. They understood how deeply she wanted to hold on to familiar routines, cheering from the stands, being there at bedtime, staying present in the moments that gave her strength. Their compassion kept her connected to the 2 people who kept her fighting. She stayed present. She stayed grounded. She stayed mom. This holiday season, help ensure patients have access to the exceptional care they need during life's most challenging moments. Your gift helps patients like Amanda stay connected to the people they love while strengthening healthcare for families across our region. Visit nbrhcfoundation.ca or call 705-495-8125 to give.
That was pretty much all the NDA action and stuff that we had because it's getting pretty light. Soccer is happening, though, next week. I know your sister was getting kind of prepped for, I guess, senior girls.
Yeah, I think she's the backup goal. She's a contributing team member for sure.
She's a Wait, let's peel that back a little bit. What does that mean? A contributing team member?
She's been on the team for a couple of years. I think she's playing some goalie this year, but she played a little bit everywhere.
Okay, so because you make it sound like she's in the squad, but she's not on the field.
No, she definitely makes it out there most of the time.
Is this because she did decent in badminton?
Yeah, yeah.
This is your got to get back at her. Well, she is a better softball player, so.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, that was about it for NDA. So soccer's happening next week, which will be nice. Men's and girls, I'm assuming, both start up. I know they've had some exhibition games. I saw that a couple of games in the Dome. And it'll be exciting to actually have NDA starting. I think baseball, you were mentioning, it's kind of finalized. So should be, May long weekend-ish? That kind of week?
Yeah.
Hopefully not on the May long weekend.
No.
But, which is still, 3-ish weeks away. But we have one last piece of news that is not NDA related. It's kind of a cool thing that was sent to us last Thursday, and I promised I would get it into the Sportscast this week, which was flag football, something I don't think we've ever talked about on this show, but there are some connections to this show through this, so maybe I'll let you read it out.
So the Humble Fumblers headed down to London this past weekend for the LUG-WAG provincial tournament, where city champions from North Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, London, Windsor, and Kitchener battled it out for the WAG Cup and the ultimate bragging rights. After going 10-0 locally, the Fumblers went 3-0 on the weekend, bringing home the WAG Cup in dominant fashion. In the championship game, they faced Blue Mountain Province after building a 21-7 lead. The Fumblers held strong down the stretch, with the opponent at the 2-yard line at 10 seconds left. A rushed final throw fell incomplete, and North Bay takes home the WAG Cup with a 28-21 victory. The team featuring Barons coaches Liam Emond, Nick Shank, Zach Wilkinson, and Paul Wilkinson, along with a strong core from the local Threes League / Bay City Ballers community, battled through the CJFL level competition, including players from St. Clair and Sioux programs.
Pretty neat.
This is pretty overhyped for some LUG.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Dude, like the write-up was awesome. So I pretty much copy-pasted what they sent me and I had to make a couple of small changes just to make it make sense because it was a little bit long-winded. But what do you mean? What's your problem with this?
The 13-0 is impressive and 13-0, but I feel like it's like worse than Beer League, isn't it?
No. This is some serious competition. Did you not see the people on the team?
Nope.
Dude, Mike DePel's on the team.
Okay.
I'm just saying. We've had him on the show. He's a
strong athlete, yeah.
He's on our softball team this year. So,
well, congratulations to you guys for winning the flag football.
Oh, come on. I think it's a cool achievement. They had some, it's a big deal. You got people from all over the place. Some great names, some names I can't say on this program, but yeah. there was one specifically that was really funny, but I can't really say it. It's just fun. Why are you such a downer?
No, I agree.
It's just a stickler in the mud. Anyways, it was just a cool piece of news, and it was just a cool local story. Like, that's also their I think it's their second win in a row is what they said. Their second championship in a row. Okay. So you need to put some respect on flag football.
Getting better.
No, what do you mean getting better? Put some respect on flag football. Anyways, so yes, congratulations to the Humble Fumblers. Please keep sending us stuff. Don't let Jackson deter you because he has some sort of vendetta against flag football for some reason. We welcome all sports. And if you have a sport you want to send us or information or anything like that, please shoot us a message on on socials. I don't even know how to get out of this now.
Wrap it up, I guess.
Wrap it up.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, this has been I guess like a bit of a shorter episode. What are you excited for with soccer coming up?
I think that Chippewa had like a strong hold on it in the past, but they had some exchange students and Briar Long, former battalion, who was like definitely carried a lot of the load, and they're no longer there. So I think there's some room for other teams to grow, and I think it's going to be a competitive, healthy league. On the women's side, I think it's always tight. I don't pay that much attention, but some offs of birth recently from Schollard and from Algonquin, and so I'm excited to see how it pans out.
And if there's any flag football happening, I will send Jackson out to get the footage.
I'll get all the footage.
You'll get all the footage of flag football because it's exciting. But we can't get away from, we can never get away from football.
No.
It's the next thing you know is it's going to be September and we're going to be back into the normal swing of thing. Well, I guess you have the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs in the summer, right? They've had a bit of an up and down last season. I think, was it the Tykes who did really well? Or the Bantam? One of them did really, really well. The other one's kind of not great. Women's football, of course. That was, I want to say, their first official season for Women's Bulldogs, which was kind of neat. But it was kind of a bit of a shorter show in terms of a little bit of a lighter show in terms of content. As we get back into the swing of the NDA, we're finally back to our normal program after a couple of weeks of
intermittency.
Yeah, and just some interesting, some cool interviews that we got with, of course, the Sports Hall of Fame, which is coming up next Saturday, May 2nd. So you can still get your tickets by, I think, heading over to northbaysportshalloffame.ca. There's a number you can call to kind of get your tickets. There's a number of people, like a lot of people within the community who are obviously recognized every year on top of the inductees. And it's always neat to see people get recognized. A lot of, again, we do obviously cover a lot of NDA stuff, a lot of people that we've covered on this show getting awards. and it'll be an exciting night.
That's good. That means we're in the right place. We're getting the right people.
We're trying.
Yeah.
So this has been Sportscast number 83.
I'm Jackson Bull.
And I'm Ben Sargent. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any footage or any stuff you want us to cover, please send it our way on our socials on Instagram, Facebook at North Bay Echo. And of course, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you again next Friday for another edition of the Echo Sportscast.
At Agnico Eagle, we are committed to being a trusted community partner, focusing our efforts on building a local economy that lasts for generations. Our careers offer the flexibility and ample downtime needed to find lifelong balance. We strive to be a good neighbor, investing in our people and their future, not just because we operate here, but because this is home. We make mining work